Right now, you are carrying a small machine inside your head that feels actual pain when you spend money. Not sad, not worried, pain, the real kind. The same part of your brain that lights up when you stub your toe or touch something too hot also lights up when you hand over your cash. Scientists have watched it happen on a screen. So if buying things has ever felt a little bit like getting hurt, that quiet flinch right before you tap your card, you weren't imagining it. Your brain was treating your wallet like an open wound. And once you understand how this works, you're going to see something kind of scary. There are people whose entire job is to find that pain switch in your brain and quietly turn it off. They are very, very good at it, and you probably let them do it today. Let me show you the machine first. Scientists put people inside a brain scanner, one of those big machines that takes pictures of your brain while it works. Then they showed each person a thing they could buy, and the price, and asked if they wanted it. When the price felt too high, a certain spot deep in the brain lit up. And here's the strange part. That same spot is one of the spots that reacts to physical pain. Hot stove, stub toe, bad smell. Your brain files, this costs too much, in the same drawer as, ow, beat. Think about what that means. Your brain doesn't really separate losing money from getting hurt. To the old, deep part of your brain, they're almost the same thing. Money is safety. Money is food and shelter, and not dying in winter. So when money leaves your hands, an ancient alarm goes off that doesn't fully understand you just buying a sandwich. This even has a name. Scientists call it the pain of paying. That's not a poem. That's the actual term they use. There is a real feeling with a real name for the little sting you feel when you spend. And it does something useful, honestly. That sting is a break. It's the thing that makes you pause before you buy the dumb thing. People who feel this pain strongly are usually careful with money. They're the savers. Their brain's alarm is loud, so they spend slowly. People who barely feel it tend to spend more freely. Their alarm is quiet. Same machine, just turned down low. So far, so good. Your brain has a built-in money brake. Great. Here's the problem. That brake only works if you can feel the money leaving. And almost everything about modern shopping is designed on purpose to make sure you can't feel a thing. Let's start with the oldest trick, the credit card. When you pay with cash, you feel it. You hold the bills, you count them out, you watch them leave your hand and go into someone else. Your brain sees the whole thing happen, and the pain alarm rings, loud and clear. Cash hurts. Now pay with a card. You tap a little piece of plastic on a screen. Nothing leaves your hand. No bills, no counting. The card goes right back in your pocket. The money is gone, but your brain didn't watch it go. The alarm barely whispers. Scientists actually tested this. They found people will happily pay more for the exact same item when they're using a card instead of cash. Same shirt, same person. Just swap cash for plastic, and suddenly, they'll spend more without blinking. In one famous study, people were even willing to pay way more for tickets when using a card. The plastic didn't make them richer. It just turned the pain off. And notice, this was just a card. We're only getting started. Think about how you pay for things now. You don't even tap a card half the time. Your card is saved in your phone. Your phone is in your hand anyway. You press your thumb on it or just look at it and it's done. The thing is bought before your brain even files a complaint. Or, it's worse, the card is already saved on the website. One button, buy now. No card, no typing, no thinking. They built that button to be the easiest thing in the world to press, and the hardest thing in the world to feel. Every step, from cash, to card, to phone, to one saved button, every single step turns your pain alarm down a little more. By the end, you're spending real money and feeling almost nothing at all. The brake is still in your brain. They just disconnected it. Now let's talk about the sneakiest one of all. The one that doesn't just quiet the pain, it tricks you into thinking you already paid it. Subscriptions. When you sign up for something for a few dollars a month, your brain feels one tiny sting one time. After that, nothing. The money leaves your account every single month, quietly, in the background, while you're asleep, and your pain alarm never rings again. You felt it once. You'll never feel it again, but you'll keep paying for years. This is why you probably pay for things right now that you completely forgot you have. Apps, services, that one thing you signed up for to watch a single show. Your brain stung once, 2 years ago, and then went quiet, and the money has been walking out the door ever since while you weren't looking. And then there's the boss level, The trick that doesn't quiet your pain, it puts a treat right next to it so you don't care. They call it spending money to feel better. You've probably heard the joke about retail therapy, buying stuff to cheer yourself up. Turns out, it's not just a joke. When you're sad or stressed, buying something gives your brain a little hit of good feeling, a quick reward, and for a few minutes, it actually works. You feel a bit better. The problem is your brain learns the lesson. Feel bad, buy thing, feel better. Feel bad, buy thing, feel better. It quietly becomes a habit, and stores know it. That's why the easiest time to sell someone something is when they're tired, bored, lonely, or upset. The pain of paying is still there, but the brain is so hungry for the good feeling that it pays the price gladly. So let's put it all together, because it's honestly a little frightening when you stack it up. Your brain came with a money brake, a real one, built into the same wiring as physical pain, there to stop you from spending yourself into trouble. For most of history, it worked fine, because money was physical, and you felt every coin leave your hand. Then, one trick at a time, that brake got disconnected. Cards made the money invisible, phones made it instant, saved buttons made it thoughtless, subscriptions made it silent, and buy something to feel better turned the whole painful thing into a treat. None of this is an accident. Smart people studied exactly how your pain alarm works and then built a world designed to keep it switched off. But here's the good news, and it's actually simple. You can turn the brake back on. You just have to make spending hurt a little again on purpose. Use cash for the stuff you tend to overspend on, and watch how much harder it suddenly is to hand it over. That sting is your brake waking up. Take your card off the websites where you shop too much. Make yourself type the numbers in every time. That tiny bit of effort is enough to wake the alarm. Go through your subscriptions, all of them, and feel the pain you've been skipping for years. You'll probably find a few you forgot you were paying, and when you feel the urge to buy something right after a rough day, just notice it. That's not really a wish for the thing. That's your brain reaching for a quick treat. Naming it takes most of its power away. You don't have to feel pain over every dollar. That's a miserable way to live, and the savers who feel it too strongly aren't having fun either. You just want the brake working again, quiet most of the time, but there when it counts. Because the truth is, the little sting you feel when you spend was never your enemy. It was a gift. It was an old, loyal alarm system, built over hundreds of thousands of years, trying its best to keep you safe. A whole world got built to switch that alarm off. Maybe it's worth switching it back on.